folks, and welcome aboard the Gold Rush Express.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome aboard the Ghost Train. Tonight you're in for a special treat, because the vampires are on the prowl. For your safety and protection, 2 vampire hunters are armed to defend you from the bloodsuckers of the night. For your further protection, I insist that you remain seated while the train is in motion, and keep all limbs and body parts inside the train cars at all times. There's been no smoking while on board the train. We will be leaving the safety of the station in a few minutes and journey into the darkness in search of vampires. By the way, this train is recommended for brave children and adults aged 15 and over, and you should not be on this train if you have an aversion to strobe lights or loud noises. At this time, I would like to make an announcement. If you are too scared to ride the train, you have until the clock strikes midnight to disembark the train. Don't say I didn't warn you. Had your chance, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Casey Bones, let's ride. Pull away from the safety of the station. Take a good look at your fellow passengers. Many of them will not survive this trip. Now I might as well tell you that the vampire layers that are protecting you tonight are wolves. Not ordinary wolves. They're werewolves. And they have promised not to bite or scratch anyone on this train. Look, the authorities are trying to stop us. When do we go to Europe? Whoops, I guess I couldn't stop. Now there's no one to save you now. Now let the journey begin. it, boys? I see we're passing a graveyard. It looks like it has a vampire defenses around a few of the graves. Too bad they didn't work.
Warning! This is the United States military. Train number 382. Stop your train. There's vampire activity ahead.
Good. We're getting closer to their lair.
Train 382. Stop your train or be forced to cease.
Go ahead, you foolish humans. They will not hit me or my passengers. I'm sorry, passengers and hunters. I know that must have hurt your ears. But it looks like we're approaching a lair of the vampires. I'm going to make a quick stop here. And hunters, will you please check things out? Let's roll. Now I should have told you foolish mortals on how to kill a vampire and how to prevent becoming one. Vampires can be killed by being in direct sunlight or having a stake shoved through their heart. Many of you think that garlic repels vampires, but that is just a human myth. To prevent becoming a vampire, you must guard your neck at all times, so the vampire can't infect you. There is one way, and only one way, to break the vampire's curse without killing the infected human, and that is say the vampire's human name 6 times. What is it, boys? Now I know what you are howling or barking at. We must be getting close to the vampire's lair. For vampires like to dwell in old, abandoned buildings. You are approaching one such place right now. The hunters may disembark the train and try to capture a vampire. For your safety, remain in your seats, as we have seen, things can go wrong.
Get off my train!
Let's roll.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
Is everybody alright? Did any of my precious passengers get bitten by one of the vampires? We'll have to keep a close eye on you now. Hopefully, we've seen the last of those beasts. I suggest we make it back to town quickly. Not many humans are brave enough to stay this close to the vampire's lair. But it seems these fine fellows are in trouble. They should have moved to a safer home. What do you say, passengers? Should we stop and help them out? Well, too bad. You don't got a choice. We're gonna stop and help them. That was a close one. Look at the woods around you, and you'll see it is simply not safe for the train to stop. Let's get back to the safety of the town. But my guess is they and their leader will make one last-ditch attempt on stopping the train. And you. But the townspeople have said one last line of defense. And if it fails, I'll just say goodbye to you now. It looks like the townspeople defense worked. I guess I was wrong about the garlic after all. And what do you know? It looks like you made it full ride. This time. As we finally return to town, please remain in your seats until the train comes to a complete stop. Then you will be directed to exit the back of your train car in an orderly manner. Good night, and congratulations on surviving your journey on the Ghost Train. It is now set to exit towards the rear of your train cars. And once again, congratulations on surviving your trip on the ghost train. Good night.
The train slides into the station at midnight. Just a couple of shadowy shapes are waiting there. The conductor beckons a bony finger, says all aboard, if you dare, and ride the ghost train. Igor takes your suitcase, and Dracula shows you to your seat. Right between Frankenstein and the Wolfman. Here's a couple of my friends I'd like you to meet. On the ghost train. On the ghost train. Goblins, ghosts, and ghouls all riding next to you on the ghost train. I was thirsty, so I eased on up to the club car. I thought I'd get a sip of something cool. 3 witches were working round a cauldron. They said, "We're stirring something special up for you." On the ghost train. On the ghost train. Barreling down a midnight track, never will be coming back, ghost train. When the Grim Reaper stopped to punch my ticket, I said, "That's it, man, I'm getting out of here." Everybody laughed. I said, "What's so funny about that?" And they said, "The devil himself is the engineer." He's driving the ghost train.